You have to lose yourself to find yourself. Yesterday, after I made this exact drive that I'm gonna do now, I just decided to drive to Providence. I don't even exactly know why. My goal was, all right, I'm gonna find a job in Providence, in Rhode Island. So I drove over there, and I went to Staples, and I stood there editing my resume, and I printed it out. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna walk in somewhere and just give him my resume, you know, like an idiot. And then I ended up just driving around like all of Providence and the east side, just hanging out. And then as I was driving around, I realized that I had no idea what I even wanted. Like, what do I even want? I guess people ask, like, oh, what would you do if money wasn't an object? What would you do? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think I understand that I'm literally, like, I have the mind of, like, a 15-year-old, right? I'm so, like, immature and retarded that I think to myself, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't, bro. I literally don't. You know, and with my life is like, oh, my career or whatever, this and that. I think I'm gonna call up, see if I can get a building job, carpentry job, that, you know, I got connections, so I'm gonna see if I can get that, some sort of carpentry job. Or something, maybe I'll just call some random numbers. But I realized that I went all the way to Providence, I was like, I should live here, you know, be with people and stuff, more opportunities, more stuff going on. And then as I drove around, I realized it was a weird feeling. It was a feeling of exactly what I've been saying all this time. I went all the way to like a different city, and I was like, all right, let me go see I'm gonna go like look for a job. And then as I was driving around, I just realized that I'm this confused, retarded 15-year-old mind was right there. Like, wherever you go, there you are. I literally went and did that yesterday. I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. I thought it was kind of funny that I lived out, you know, the prodigal son story. Not actually, but the prodigal son story is just like that. You lose yourself to come back to yourself. You go searching for something that you realize isn't there. I went looking for something that I realized just wasn't there. And it doesn't matter where I am. All this shit doesn't matter where you are or because you're there. You need to figure that. I need to figure out what do I want. Just like the Notebook. What do you want? He's like screaming at her in the rain. Imagine it was me and Ryan Gosling and he's screaming at me, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. And I don't know, it was a fun little road trip. For nothing, like for no reason. I really thought I was gonna like, oh yeah, I want to work here. I drove around past like some real estate, you know, little offices, some restaurants, some this and that. All these places I wouldn't need my resume for, like working at a restaurant. Bro, I was like, well, I don't know. I'm really overthinking it. I gotta, like, what is there? What do I want? Right? I'm thinking, I don't even know. Why did I even go in the first place? I don't know. I want to be around more people. Like I thought, oh, this is what I thought. I saw people walking around, people my age, walking around. Like there's a lot of people. And then I think, well, it isn't like this where I live. Where I live, there's some old people, some like young families. But there's no like kids in their 20s hanging out where I live. There just really isn't. Not, at least not that I know of, not that I've found. I mean, I haven't been searching. I just, like this morning, I just stay inside, watch YouTube, all that good stuff, very productive. I'm obviously very motivated to change, aren't I? Yeah, neurosis. So neurotic, but I lived that out. I didn't even go and be a degenerate like the prodigal son, like the other son did. I just kind of went out looking. I was like, all right, I'm gonna find something. And then I was so confused. I was there and I was so like, it's not like I had a goal. I'm gonna go to this place and do this. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go there and just, like, why would I move? Why would I move for some job that I could get like anywhere? Like, I could get a job at any restaurant. Why would I move for a job at a restaurant? Like, you would move if I had like some amazing job lined up, but I don't. So what you just have to do is make the most of where you're at. Like, I'm just gonna find some job to get by here and just go from there. It's really not that deep. All these things that your mind is promising you aren't actually real. Like, it's not, you're not gonna move somewhere and magically find all of that. You can make that wherever you are. You can make that your reality. Your mind creates reality. Your mind, if I'm thinking about, actually the color of this looks kind of sick. If I thought of like a green BMW, oh my God, I noticed a green BMW. It looks green, is it not green? That's a sick color. What is that? 528XI. Oh, I like that color. Sick. I'm gonna rob you. I'm gonna rob that car. Grand Theft Auto style. So yeah, I'm just gonna find some job to do while I'm here. I'm not getting up and moving and do. I don't have a plan, bro. I don't have a plan. So I can't, like, if I wonder what it is. What is the discipline that my immature self needs, that I kind of like am picturing all these grand things, but I'm not actually planning anything. Also, bro, my breath like tastes terrible. Bro, and I'm still like coughing shit up, and I still feel like I don't know if you can probably hear my throat or something, bro. Yeah, whatever. Look at the pretty colors on the trees. So yeah, I don't have any like philosophical, introspective shit to talk about. I just maybe wanted to document going there and then sitting there and feeling so like more lost than I ever was in the first place. I was like, I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna go find some job. I'm gonna walk in somewhere, they're gonna give me a job, and then I'm gonna oh my God, bro. Holy shit. But yeah, I got nothing for you guys today. I got nothing. I think I kind of want to stop all this thinking and all this talking and all these. I almost didn't want to make this video today because I was like, it's so pathetic, really. Because it's like I spend more time making these videos and like talking in circles than actually like the amount of time in my day that I spend planning something, like having goals. I have no goals. I'd say the only thing that I'm working towards is my stand-up. And that I don't know, it seems, well, it's whatever you want to make of it. I can make it in my mind that success is inevitable, and I'm on this road to success. Then I can also think that it doesn't, like, I don't exist and it's not real, and stand-up is, I it's a good hobby, I guess. It is kind of, you know, because I get nervous doing it. I don't really get nervous doing anything else, bro. You get nervous going to work? Hell no, it's fucking bullshit work. Fucking, this guy's whipping it. This guy's whipping it. I didn't. Skirt on them. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to get some food, and then probably gonna go to the grocery store, and then I'll call up Mr. Carpenter Man. Give me a job, please. I need a job. I need to pay rent, bro. But yeah. I don't know. I see you get caught in these cycles of like, I'm watching YouTube videos and I'm watching people talking, and it's so, man, objectively, I think it's pathetic. It's pathetic because I'm watching people's thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts, and I'm watching you name it, about, like, I guess it's mostly about psychology. But yeah, you just get stuck in that. You just watch whatever YouTube is pushing to you, and you just waste your time instead of actually, you know, leaving the house and doing something. This isn't much, but it counts as doing something, I guess. I'm just going to get food again. Oh, let's park in the same spot. You know, why not? Actually, no, I'm not going to, because I got a hawk tool on that thing. I don't want people to see that. I gotta give myself some hawk tool. Remove a rib. Anyway, yeah, I'm really, you know, I was thinking today, I'm like tired of this. All this thinking. It's like very gay. It is, like that guy Elisha Long says. He says that. And I agree. But I gotta get all my thoughts out. I gotta get my thoughts out, and that way they're not all just wrapped up in my head. Because when they're in my head, it's worse than if I were to just say it out loud. So when I say it out loud, then it just gets out. And then, but if I were to be like, oh no, if I were to just like, you know, not go to the gym, for example, it's like I'm not gonna do this exercise, then you're just denying yourself the catharsis of, I don't even know what I'm saying. Getting the pain out. Oh, getting those reps out. So yeah, I think that's all I got. Not much today, guys. Not much. I didn't really feel like doing this, but I did it. So there's that. I don't know. It's also when I find myself watching, like staying at home, just sitting around listening to people talk. Because since I make these videos and then I watch these kinds of videos too on YouTube just pushes them more and more of shit to just waste my time. You can't possibly watch. You know how many hours of video there is on YouTube? It's like, I don't know, billions, or it's like billions every day. So you'd have to be watching. You can't physically watch all there is to watch on YouTube. So why watch anything at all? I feel like. Because how do you know that you've actually like accomplished anything? You haven't. You've just sat in rumination of someone else's thoughts and not actually done anything. Like, go outside and chop a tree down. I don't know. Like, this shit is stupid what I'm doing. But at least it's like a routine for me. And I'm growing a channel here, so thank you guys. You know, whoever watches my videos, thank you. I'm not gonna be all negative about this. It's a video, it's a thought, it's diary, it's diarrhea. It's all valid. Everything we do is valid. I can't, like, imagine being negative about someone else's what they're doing. That's just your own inner, like, you're projecting that onto the world. If you see all this shit as negative and a waste of time, then that's what it will be. If you see it as creative and productive and respectable, then that's what it will be. That's literally life. Life is a reflection of yourself. See ya.